Hey, I thought I'd do a quick video of this luggage just to show a few things to better explain my review that aren't really obvious maybe in the photos. So this is obviously a four-wheel spinner. You know, my biggest complaint really is just all of the lost space down here compared to my two-wheel carry-on that's got almost an extra 3 inches of usable height. But you know, all spinners are kind of like this. So on the front are 2 pockets. This one's bigger than it looks because it actually goes up here, or you can actually even go all the way up here. I've got the actual dimensions of the pockets in my written part of my review as well. So we got that. So on the top of the bag is a soft handle. In the dimensions that I put, I didn't actually measure the height to the soft handle. I measured the overall height to the highest part, which is right here. So back is pretty plain. On this side, we've got a TSA lock, and there's instructions on how to change it. And then there's also a hasp on just the zippers for the main pocket so that you can use your own padlock if you prefer. Now there are no handles on the sides, but there is a pocket style handle on the bottom. My other carry-on has a side handle. I really like it for picking up the bag and carrying it, especially if it's wet out. So I kind of miss having that, but that's how it is. And then if we open up, I find that the zipper generally works pretty well. It does tend to get a little bit like it binds sometimes down here. I think it may just be because of the way the crease is or something. But aside from this section, the zipper works pretty well. And if we open it, so on the inside of the main door is just a huge pocket with the mesh. And then we've got our main compartment here. Now I've got overall dimensions in my review for the maximum height, width, and depth. Just be aware that there are 2 posts in here. So for packing clothes, it's not a big deal, but if you're packing hard items, you just have to pack appropriately for it. And then we've got just the tether thing. And you can also, let's see, I'm not sure where the... Okay, so I was having a hard time finding the zipper. I just want to open it just to see kind of inside. And this is how that looks. So not that you really have to go in here, but you can better see how the telescopic handle works. And then the last thing that I mentioned in the review is the handle can be secured at 2 heights. I find that the high height is great if you're dragging it like a more conventional bag, and I find that the shorter height is good if you're wheeling it on all 4 wheels. So as you can see, the wheels work really well. They rotate smoothly and they spin really smoothly. So overall, I like the bag. Personally, I think I prefer just having 2 wheels so I can get some extra space inside. But if you are looking for a spinner style of luggage, this is definitely worth considering. Just check my dimensions though in the review. From the dimensions I took of an empty bag, this is perfectly fine for Air Canada, but it's slightly over height for WestJet. So just be aware of that. Probably they're not going to give you issues, but it's too bad that it's not slightly shorter. I hope this helped, and there's more details in my written review.